Good morning, Prairie Trace Hawks. I'm Jamil from Mrs. Leatherman's class.
And I'm Jack.
And welcome to this edition of WPTE.
What an amazing week we've had.
On Wednesday, we had a 5th grader choir performance. The kids who performed absolutely smashed it.
Hey, you want to hear a joke?
Sure, I love jokes.
Why couldn't the bike stand up on its own?
I don't know. How come?
Because it was too tired.
I
I wonder if anything fun is going on next week.
Yes, Jingle Jog is next week. Students are welcome to bring in a $1 to $5 donation for Riley Children's Hospital. Grade levels will be participating in a short walk or run around the track with jingles on their feet to honor those in need this holiday season.
That sounds like so much fun. I can't wait to participate. That sounds like so much fun. I can't wait to find out when my class gets to participate in Jingle Jog.
All that thinking about exercise is making me hungry. What's for lunch today?
Today's hot lunch is chicken tenders with waffles. Salad is popcorn chicken salad.
Sounds so good. Jack, anyone celebrating a birthday at Prairie Trace today?
Yes, today's birthdays are Ethan McFall, Atharv Bungu, and Anna Samuel.
Happy birthday! Go down to the office to claim your birthday treats.
Next up is Sarah with the weather. What can we expect this weekend?
Good morning, Prairie Trace Hawks. This is Sarah from Mrs. Davis's class, and I'm here with this week's edition of weather. On Friday, it will be a high of 41 and a low of 35, and will also be partly cloudy. There's a 10% chance of rain. Make sure to stay warm and play with your friends. On Saturday, there is a high of 45 and a low of 35 with a 64% chance of rain. It will be partly cloudy. I hope it doesn't rain. On Sunday, there will be a high of 46 and a low of 35. There is a 22% chance of rain and will be mostly cloudy. Thanks for watching. Now back to the studio with Jack and Jamil.
Thanks, Sarah. It looks like it's going to be a warm weekend for the middle of December.
Next up, we have Jack B with sports.
Hello, Prairie Trace Hawks. I'm Jack in Mrs. KT's class, and welcome to this edition of sports. Today, the Pacers are facing against the 76ers. Starts at 7 p.m. IU basketball is facing Nebraska. Starts at 8 p.m. On Saturday, Purdue men's basketball faces against the Texas A&M men at 12 p.m. Purdue women's basketball faces Kentucky. Starts at 5 p.m. Butler's men faces Wisconsin, starts at 2:30 p.m. Ball State men's basketball plays Bellarmine, starts at 3 p.m. On Saturday, IU women's basketball are playing Bellarmine at 2 p.m. Notre Dame women's basketball is facing Eastern Michigan, starts at 2 p.m. Butler women's basketball faces St. Francis, starts at 1 p.m. Ball State women's basketball plays Northern Kentucky, starts at 3:30 p.m. The Colts are playing Denver Broncos at 4:25 p.m. That's all from sports. Now back to the studio with Jack and Jamil.
Good luck to our Indiana teams. Last week, we asked you to share sentences about the word regulation. Regulation is our leadership skill of the month.
Mac from Mrs. Swartz's class came up with the sentence, I use regulation when I get in trouble. Great work with those sentences. Next up is Did You Know?
Hi, I'm John from Mrs. Davis's class.
And I'm Easton from Mrs. Peasley's class. And welcome to this edition of Did You Know?
Hey Easton, did you know that a watermelon is 92% water?
No, I didn't, John. Did you know that a ketchup was once sold as a medicine?
No, I did not, Easton. But did you know that snakes smell with their tongues?
Wow, I did not know that, John. Here's a shocker. Buzz Lightyear's real name is Lunar Larry.
Dang, but did you know that Steve Jobs, founder of Apple, would go into meetings barefoot?
Really? No, I didn't, but now I do. Now back to the studio with Jack W. and Jamil.
Do you like pets?
Of course I do.
Well, next up we have Mrs. Swart with Pets on the Prairie.
Hi, this is Baby, and I'm here with Miss Swart.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here with us today, Miss Swart.
You are welcome.
Oh, I was waiting to see what next. What's your pet's name, and what type of dog is he?
This is Zephyr, and he is a Siberian Husky.
Aw. Oh, that's all I have on the slide. Oh, can you do any tricks?
He can do a few tricks. He is normally very food motivated. He's also really excited because he's here. Will you sit? Sit. There, now he's cooperating.
job.
And will you shake? Shake. Do again. Oh yeah, good boy. He'll do just about anything for a treat usually.
That's like my dog.
Good job.
Do you have any funny stories with him?
So Siberian Huskies love to run. So if he gets loose, we'll probably never see him again. But one time he got loose and out of our fence in the backyard, and we didn't even know it. We just opened up the door to our garage to go out into the garage, and he was actually just sitting right there, just looking at us like he'd been there all day waiting to come in. So we got really lucky because normally he would have run off, and he probably ran around for a while and then came back, and there he was, which really shocked us.
That's so funny. Thank you for being here today, Miss Swart.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Of course. And that's all for now. Now back to the studio, Jack and Jamil.
Who let the dogs out? 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 But the party was nice, the party was pumping. Hey, yeah, yeah, and everybody.
Thanks, Vivi. Next up is Maya with leadership and word of the week.
Hi, this is Maya from Mrs. Leatherman's class. The December skill of the month is regulation. Regulation means to have the ability to recognize and manage one's thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in different situations in order to accomplish personal and collective goals. Do you think you could use the word regulation in a sentence? Get out a sticky note and write down a sentence. Make sure to use the word regulation correctly. Put your name and teacher's name on it. Have your teacher put it in Miss Harding's mailbox. We'll pick a few to share next week on WPTE. This week's word of the week was efficient. Efficient means to do something fast or quickly. Here's the word efficient in a sentence. The teacher wanted the students to do their work efficiently so that they could get to recess. I will use the word efficient in a sentence, and if I use it correctly, give a thumbs up. And if I don't, give a thumbs down. I did my homework very efficiently. Thumbs up. My mom says my project is efficient. Thumbs down. If you want to have the opportunity to have your artwork on WPTE next week, if you have time, get a piece of paper and draw a picture that shows how you could be efficient at school or at home. Write your name and teacher's name on the back. We'll pick a few to share next week. That's all for leadership and word of the week. Now back to the studio.
I cannot wait to see what sentences and artwork we get next week to share on WPTE.
Next up is teacher feature.
Hello, Prairie Trace Hawks. This is Nicholas from Miss Hutchinson's class, and our teacher guest today is Miss Porter.
Hi, Nicholas.
What is your favorite drink, and where do you get it at?
Well, I love a good iced Diet Coke from McDonald's, or any type of coffee from Starbucks or Dunkin' is pretty great.
Oh, that sounds really good. Do you have any pets, and what kind are they?
Yes, I have one pet. I have a French Bulldog, and her name is Lily.
Oh, that sounds so cute. I love. And if you were not a teacher, what would you do?
That's a really tough question. I think I would do anything that involved kids. So preschool teacher, I know that's a teacher, or if I could handle blood, I would have probably been a nurse, but not for me.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food, that's a tough one. I love a good hamburger.
Oh, that sounds really good. And what do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I really enjoy reading, hanging out with my boys, hanging out with family and friends, exercising.
And what do you really want to accomplish while you're a teacher?
I just want to make an impact, make a difference in somebody's life.
Thank you, Miss Porter, but that is all for Teacher Feature. Before we head back to the studio, let's check out some pictures of Miss Porter.
Hey Fairy Trace Hawks, I'm Mina with ESTI Puzzle. Before we start, let's make sure of the rules. I'll give you 4 clues about the puzzle, and if you think you know the answer, write it down or post it and give it to your teacher. Now we can start sharpening our ideas. Clue number 1, the answer is less than 40. Clue number 2, the answer is greater than 20. Clue number 3, the answer is part of this pattern, 22, 24, 26, and so on. Clue number 4, the answer includes the digit 4. Now for the reveal, the answer is, drum roll please. If you got 34, you were correct. Congratulations if you got it. Now back to the studio with Jimmy and Jack W.
Hey, before we sign off, we wanted to share something really cool that happened in the Media Center last week.
4th graders were given the opportunity to design something to make our scanners more fun while checking out books.
They had to think about the following in their design. It must be able to function and easily scan books. It also must be doable because over 700 kids use it every week.
Congrats to Colin Brewer, Cooper Aiden, and Cameron from Mrs. Job's class who had the winning design.
Come check it out in the Media Center next time you scan your books. I'm Jamil.
And I'm Jack.
We will now end with the national anthem, leadership pledge, and a moment of silence. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the prairie.
I pledge as a Prairie Trace elementary leader to have a positive attitude each day. I will make good choices even when no one is looking. I will demonstrate leadership skills to make myself and my school an amazing